Showmaker has been on fire on his EUS bootcamp. He arrived in Iceland 6 days ago and already 500 LP Grandmaster, insane win rates, insane KDAs on his way to rank 1. However, of course, if you want to get to rank 1, you got to go through some of the best mid laners in Europe, and one of those names is Caps. Matchup I was hoping to see at MSI. G2 didn't make it. Luckily for us, they've run into each other. They've had 3 really good matchups on the EUS server, and today I'm going to break them all down and we can all make our minds up on who we think is the better mid laner. Jumping onto the Rift now for the first matchup, we have Ryze versus Sylas. Sylas is one of the strongest mid laners in the game at the moment, and you can see Showmaker already in this lane. He goes for a very aggressive level 1 trade. He misses his E and Caps with the beautiful W start on Ryze and absolutely chunks him for 60% of his health to start the lane. That's not what you want. From a short range mid laner like the Sylas, it's very hard to get back into the laning phase, and Caps should hardcore punish him in this lane. Essentially what you're trying to do with the Ryze is you're trying to shut down the Sylas in the early game. You synergize it with the Lee Sin Qs. Hopefully he gets you a couple of ganks and you can get ahead of him. Sylas, all you gotta do is hang on in the early game, okay? Gotta hang on, not make any positioning mistakes, get level, I'd say level 5, level 6, you can start really coming into your own. Probably after your first back, you should be looking for those Lucidity boots. Starting to stack up some Dark Seal. You can see Caps has the wave in a good spot. He should be able to get level 2 first and harass Showmaker down. I believe it's on this creep. So you should see him try and move up here. Terrible positioning there by Showmaker. He tries to get an XP range, I believe, but he just gets out-traded. And when you do this type of early game, like, because you're going, especially because you're going the Dark Seal setup, it's a very greedy setup. It's what most Sylases do these days. Because if you get those early Dark Seal stacks and you get the Medjais, you can really snowball off of it. See Caps. He's trying to get this wave in. Usually a reset now would be pretty good for Caps. He doesn't need a... He shouldn't need to burn the TP. Oh, the cannon. It misses. But you see Showmaker, he's going to take a bad base. But he'll just teleport straight back in, and you can see his pickup is a goddamn control ward. The only thing he's able to buy is control ward. Now Caps will head back to base. He's sitting on 400 gold. Should be able to pick him up. Pick himself up. Sapphire Crystal, control ward. And head back into the lane as we see. A bit of a Fiesta in the bot side. Okay. First blood to red side. 2 kills. What can the Lee Sin get done? Looking like absolutely nothing. Gonna have to flash out, right? Oof. Flashes out. And that's not the start that you want. But you can see in the mid lane, guys, Caps. Now he has teleport advantage, right? So he comes back in the lane. It's going to slow shove into him. And he has the option to teleport bot or top side if there's a gank. So definitely early lane lead to Caps. 100% so far. I'd say mainly it's due to that bad trade that Showmaker risked with the E at level 1. That's all it's come down to. You can see Showmaker making his way in. Here comes the Kha'Zix. Just wants to make sure the wave gets in without a freeze. If Caps has any brain cells, which he does, he just moves up a little bit. You see how he tanks those minions? And look how the wave is just situated perfectly, where Showmaker is unable to even do anything. He has to go and help his jungler out in top side. And look at this. Do you see when do you see how like this lane is crap? You can't do anything, man. So Showmaker knows this. He literally just roams up to the top lane to get a kill onto Khan. This is how you play the mid lane, guys. If you get a bad start, if you get a bad wave positioning, you move out and you try and influence the rest of the map. Perfect. Now Caps has to hard shove it in. Showmaker gets a kill for himself and some Dark Seal stacks. This game is lining up to be a bit of a tough one for Caps, if I'm honest. Red side's getting away a little bit. Around about a 10 CS lead, give or take. As Caps. He's a level up. But Showmaker has flash. He's moving in. Flash for flash. And that is a solo kill. Caps completely disrespects Showmaker on the wave. And Showmaker bounces back with a kill. A solo kill. Lee Sin, luckily, is there to pick it up. Make it a 1-for-1. Caps uses a TP to get back to mid lane. And any lead that Caps had is now gone. Showmaker has 300 gold up. He has his Lucidity boots, his Dark Seal. This is exactly where you want to be on Sylas as you're coming into level 6. Bot lane, Nautilus hook goes wide. This is terrible. Caps is here though, don't forget. probably all you're going to get. Here comes Showmaker looking to try and grab somebody up here. Doesn't have flash. Kha'Zix though, he pops over the wall. Gets a triple. And Showmaker now finds Caps out of position. Caps has blue buff, phase rush popping. Does Showmaker have enough? W? Ooh, you got to be a little bit careful here if you're Caps. And they're just going to walk away from this unscathed. Caps gets a kill, gets a blue buff. Showmaker will head back into the mid lane to pick up some farm. Hard shoves the wave in. And you can see Khan out of position here. That wave's perfectly in. Now you just roam. Some players would base here, but Showmaker goes for the risky call. He knows Khan's low health here. Khan has vision on it. I think he's out, right? He should be done. Yeah, he's out. That's fine. Showmaker will take a reset off of this. Caps will hard shove it in. Pretty spicy early game, my god. The first dragon goes over to blue side. Pretty nice. When it comes to scaling, I mean, if I'm honest, I'm pretty sure red side outscale hard. You have Ryze, you have Nasus, who's a scaler, but like, at the end of the day, man, you have Sona Ezreal, they're the Kiting Kings, you have Sylas, you have some Shen for the follow-up, like, it's a perfect comp. The Kalista needs to snowball the game to take over, doesn't really seem likely. And we're going to pan into mid lane as Caps comes in, he's caught out position, beautiful ultimate saves him. If he lost that blue buff to Showmaker, I would just 15-minute FF that game. Mid lane gold. Caps is 3,000. Showmaker 2.6. Caps bounces back with a little bit of farm. The thing about Ryze, man, you can never, like, even if you kill Ryze, like, his farming capabilities just keeps him in the game always in pro play. Because you're always hitting those 10 CS per minute numbers. Very hard not to, honestly. Best ultimates to steal for Sylas this game would be Nautilus, followed by Nasus. Not sure on the Kalista ult steal. Maybe like spear the Shen into a fight. I don't think it's that strong. I'd say Lee. I'd say Lee Ryze after that. Of this wave in, League of Pings. I'm going to move into the top side. Khan as a CS lead, but you're playing Nasus, man. No offense, but it's a bit of a dog champ. This could be a beautiful bait here. Caps moving in to try and hard shove the wave. Here comes the Kha'Zix. Beautiful Nort Hook. Can they get two? Lee Sin drops one. Caps looking for one here, and he gets the shutdown. And now the gold is almost dead even. This is a very close game. And Caps with a lead like this is dangerous. Huge CS lead. God, if he didn't make that mistake on that 1v where he got 1v1'd, man, I'd say this would be pretty solid performance. And look at Showmaker using that TP here. He's got the Nautilus ult. Should be like E, Nautilus ult, and then you E. It's gonna be on cooldown. Oh, there we go. Flash is in. Wants to make sure of it. Gets it. Flash not available for Caps. And that's the shutdown to Showmaker. Ugh, surely you know. Surely you know the risk of the TP. And Showmaker already moving around the map. He loves to do this. You rush your Lucidity boots, and you just roam around and take over. Sylas has such a strong kit, so much mobility with these dashes. Not like a Talon, but like, you're definitely not sitting mid lane on Sylas farming up. You want to be moving around, using your skirmish strengths to your advantage. Sylas, of course, guys, is probably the best mid lane in the game at the moment. It's not really that many mids that can compare. Oh yeah, he gets one, looking for a second. Kha'Zix picks it up. But Ryze, here comes Caps, he's ready for it. Flash is on the Shen taunt, perfect. Everfrost completed, EQ, 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 gets a kill for himself. There's no way Kha'Zix wins this. Should just move up, grab some farm. Showmaker knows he can't touch it. blue buff over the dudes. Showmakers is getting set up. He got 5 stacks in the Dark Seal. Still down 600 gold though, guys. It's been super fun. I've been spectating these games on stream like every night. And we're just having some absolute banger games, man, with Canyon versus like all the junglers in the US. We're having RNG Gala, the Chinese representative, up against players like Reckless, up against players like Sven. It's been fun, man. I definitely recommend stopping by if you want. Caps finds the Shen. Do you have enough damage to kill a Shen? Shen has no magic resist. Even if he kills, he's going to die to Kha'Zix. Gets the kill. Here comes Kha'Zix. Does he die though? No shot. EQ, beautiful. And Caps. A little bit angry. The man's putting on performance here. And a Showmaker, hey buddy, you might be world champion, but this is my server. You don't get to carry against me. Nass Assault versus Nass Assault. Khan. Might just gift a kill over to the Showmaker here. What a really nice teammate. Gives the 5th kill over to the Silas, and he'll head back into the mid lane to shove it out. Caps, of course, Fun up a Storm, 6.5k gold to 5.2k gold. 1.3 thousand in the lead, and you can see it in the items. He has Everfrost on his way to his Seraphs. We are hard chilling. It's a 300 gold lead for red side. It's really irrelevant here. I'll get the objective timers up for you boys. Gonna come down. Khan has 150 stacks at 12 minutes. I feel like that's average. I feel like it's not above average or below. Seems fine. I can't imagine Nasus does well into Shen. I can't see it, right? I wonder why I picked Nasus here. I don't understand why. Showmaker now with his Everfrost. 7 stacks in the Dark Seal. Look at this wave clear on the rise. We should be working our way towards 10 CS per minute. I'd advise stealing all the jungle camps away. Lee Sin sets up the 2nd dragon. That's a knight. That control ward is very nice. Cap's gonna pop his ultimate behind. Shen is withered, he flashes. Everfrost. EQ. EQ. He's on a bloody killing spree, but here comes Kha'Zix and Showmaker. What can they get done? Nice. Cap's playing it very controlled. Doesn't want. He has a big bounty on his head. Look at it. He doesn't want to give that away. Okay, bot lane. Showmaker with the teleport. Doesn't really matter what happens here. I think Showmaker's going to be able to clean it up. Flashes in for the Everfrost. Gets one. Looking for the Lee Sin now. That's 10 stacks on the Dark Seal. This is dangerous. Caps has teleport. Can't really get anything off, however. We've been watching a lot of Caps' games. I mean, we all know what Caps is like. He's the definition of a coin flip player, but this game, I think he's flipped pretty good, and it seems like he's not doing his usual kind of maximum limit testing, I would say. When he maximum limit tests, you'll really know it. He'll usually have 10 deaths or above. Oh my god, look at the item for Showmaker here, guys. He has a Magi Soul Stealer at 14 minutes. This is... If Showmaker gets a really nice fight off and starts stacking this up now, the snowball is going to be so hard to stop. And Showmaker's been building... He builds the Magi's like almost every game when he's playing on EU West. Even in Challenger game, like he's smurfing, hey. As the Shen takes the kill. Cheeky. The max for Silas is W followed by E max. Showmaker almost never Q maxes Silas. Some Silas players like to Q max into like long range matchups, mid to long range matchups. Showmaker loves the W into E max. You have a lot more mobility, a lot more survivability. It seems like it's a pretty strong and consistent setup. These two mid laners drop into the side lane. Caps is 160 farm at 15 minutes. Nautilus. Okay, boss. Kiting. They should be able to kill him. Lee. Showmaker moves in. Has ultimate. Pops it. Gets one. Probably needs to gap it now because here comes Caps. They're looking for the... Are they going to take it? They do. W lands. And it's going to be a shutdown over to Caps in the mid lane. And that's going to be a little bit hard for Showmaker. He's only got 6 pages left in his book. Caps' gold lead now. It's less than 1,000. As Red side starts to take a slight lead in the game. God damn that damage. EQ. Any EQers? EQ. There you go. Nice little spread. Hey! Showmaker pinging Caps' flash. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Hey guys, I'm not sure about that flash. Don't do it, Lee. Don't do it, Lee. Don't do it, Lee. Oh. Wait, he's dead for sure. Nice. What you like to see. And Showmaker coming down to the bot lane. He's looking for his Cosmic Drive. Pretty much the essentials for Silas, guys. You're getting your Everfrost, your Cosmic Drive, and your Hourglass. Some mid laners skip the Hourglass or skip the Cosmic. You're going to be going either one. Sometimes you'd like to go Death Cap instead of going all 3 there. But you're definitely getting some of that CDIs. Lee Sin picks up a kill for himself. Dragon spawning in the next 40 seconds. And if you're blue side, it's definitely on your list of things to do as you work your way towards a soul. This is a Shen. I'm not sure. That's a beautiful TP. Caps has no TP to respond with. Nasus ult pop for Showmaker here. Hey, you got to be a little bit careful. Ooh, does he drop? He's alive. Got to try and... Ooh. We have 0 stacks on Showmaker's Magi's now. Sonar? Look at Caps in the side lane here. 200 farm at 18 minutes. He got that Doomby CS hack. As Lee Sin's having a pretty good performance. Edge will flash over. Big CS diff in the mid lane. I mean, you can't say Showmaker's not doing well. When it's not as though he's, like, when he's not farming, he's obviously off skirmishing so often. Caps a lot of times on his own. Seems quite lonely. Okay. What's Khan doing? How many stacks he got? He has 330. I don't think it's gonna really matter. The damage for Showmaker and Shen here, it should be able to finish him off quite easily. Dude, the Qs are starting to hurt, but we'll start collecting some more pages. Caps finishes his Morello. Morello here is a good buy, I'd say. Some people don't like finishing Morello, but I think in this instance, you get a nice little finish. You get the extra AP from the Everfrost Mythic passive. It's one of the cheapest legendaries. Like, I don't mind going in early Morello, as they're trying to hunt the Shen here. I don't think this should be pretty easy. Doesn't have enough magic resist. Caps should just shred him. Battle of the mid lane is they're both focal points of their team. Showmaker gets caught by Nautilus Hook. Lee, oh, if that landed, he takes that for sure. And what's Caps doing? His teleport's up. When's his teleport up? 20 seconds, so he's just sitting in the side lane. Showmaker has no TP. The Caps will probably just keep pressing on the tower and wait for that TP to come up. Showmaker, however, has different plans. Ultimate over onto the Callista. He's moving in. Everfrost hits 2. Ooh. A little bit dangerous. Remember, Showmaker has no Hourglass. That's 1. Cap's actually based. Cap's based and he's going to teleport back in, but it just doesn't seem that beneficial. I guess he wanted his item purchase. Not able to get the tower either. And they're going to have to try and defend the Baron. 2v5 with the Sona. I don't see how it's possible. Caps, level 15 though. Everfrost EQ. Oh, that damage though. One more. Oh no, beautiful flash taunt. Caps' flash was up in what? Dude, that was like 2 seconds off of his flash coming up. That's so unfortunate. They both die and that's going to be a Baron. Nautilus not able to come out of base. Neither is Lee. Gonna be a 3k gold lead. Showmaker with 18 stacks. What's his next item gonna be? It's gonna be Death Cap. Got 2.3k gold. Let's see. Gonna be an Hourglass. Plays it safe. Nasus ult popped. Looking for the E. Flash from... I don't think it's gonna matter. Q lands. Ezreal wipes him out. Flashes back in. Picks the Nautilus. Looking for more here. Beautiful flank. That's a double. Looking for the triple. Does get it. 25 stacks on the Magi's. And just great positioning by Showmaker in these fights, right? These flanks, these angles that he's able to get. It's why Sylas is so potent. And do they just run this through for an end here? Just wait. Khan. 1 and 8 Nasus. It's not going to be enough. They're going to be able to end the game. And that's it for the first game, guys. I'll see you guys on the Rift for the second. Overall, I'd say both mid laners played pretty well. I wouldn't say one played better than the other. I think that the Sylas got that early lead, and he's able to really run away with it when he started getting his Magi stacks. The next matchup, we have Showmaker on Sylas again. He's a real big Sylas abuser, let's be honest. This champion, guys. If you're looking to get rank 1, you might as well abuse it. Caps on his highest win rate champion in solo queue, though, Orianna. You cannot write him off as the E once again goes wide. Very familiar trend as Caps here looking to weave as many autos as he can. You can see, like, even Showmaker, man, like, slight mispositions. If these E's land, you win the trade. But if they miss, it's like, okay, you're giving an advantage to Caps. He can weave these hard-hitting Orianna autos onto you. Khan on Showmaker's team this time with the Nocturne top into Lee Sin. A pretty meta matchup, surprisingly. Became, you know, if you woke up from a coma from a couple of years and you go, what the hell, Nocturne lead top? But no, it's actually pretty meta at the moment. These two champions are very strong in solo lanes. Caps looking to get the wave in once again. Hopefully, what happened last game? Caps really disrespected level 5 Showmaker Sylas all in. I think he died there. Just got to be careful, especially against an Udyr. Can kind of gap you in the early game. He can just flash onto you, blow your summoners. You go to Zac yourself, so setup is there. Both mids have TP this game. Caps 15 CS, pretty good setup. I think that means he's missed 4 CS. And as Showmaker, look at his numbers, God. And Caps. This is called a cheater recall. Do you see this? How he hard shoves the third wave. Caps get a base. You don't have to blow your TP. He gets an item advantage, runs back to lane. By the time he gets back to lane, this wave's crashing into him. Really nice setup. It's a really good advantage you can get in the mid lane if you know what you're doing. And Caps utilizes it here. Nothing wrong with early backing, guys, for just a simple, you know, Tear of the Goddess or a Doran's Ring, because that small lane advantage, especially in high elo, can mean a lot in the snowball effect. No mana. Gotta be a little bit careful here, boy. Need this wave in. Need this wave in. Caps, you can play aggressive. What's he gonna do? Pull a freeze? Oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful. Textbook freeze. Caps pulling out all the tricks in the mid lane this game. Showmaker pops the teleport down into the bot lane, flashes in. He's able to get 1 assist. Looking to get the Zillion as well. An interesting Showmaker has gone for the Null Magic Mantle, which essentially tells me he's definitely going for Mercs this game, as opposed to his traditional Lucidity Boots. I guess into the Zac, Zillion, Ashe. It's too much CC to try and deal with. As we remember, Caps has teleport advantage, so whilst it seems like Showmaker's a little bit ahead, as long as Caps gets a safe... Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Looking for the 1v1 flash for flash. Oh, he's aggressive on this Silas, man. And Caps has to stay alive and then TP back. He should be fine here. As you can see, Khan on an absolute warpath. Caps stops the base. Dude, that is brilliant. Both mids take the TP. Recall. Slight advantage to Caps here. Fake recall. This is... Oh, but Showmaker fake recalls as well. Here comes the Udyr. He's moving in. He has flash. Caps needs to respect it. Do not move up here, boy. Mid lane shenanigans. All mind games. Fake bases. We got cheater recalls. We got pulling the wave. We got everything. Oh, beautiful. Khan out of position now. The Zac should be able to grab it. Zac, you should be able to grab it. Oh, no. Caps TP. You got to be fast. Caps has no flash, remember. Save him. Nice. Shut down over to the Orianna here. You love to see it. Lee Sin saying, thank fucking Christ. Kite Machine is Vitality comp. Substitute. Very solid player. I've seen in solo queue myself. He does get the Lucidity Boots. See, I knew he loved Lucidity Boots, so that's this Null. I'm running what he's going to do with this item. Does he want to Banshees later on? We'll see what he does. I'll keep you posted. Caps looking for a little bit of vision top side. You can't really... Roaming on Orianna is a little bit too risky, especially at this stage of the game. Silas hits level 6. He's a little bit down in farm, but it doesn't really matter. Caps up 400 gold in the early game. Up gold in both games against the Silas, right? Steals the Oriole. Looking to get a very aggressive 1v1. How can you trade on that? And now Caps is in a really bad spot because Showmaker's TP is up first. Plus he has no sums. And the sustainer lane here probably won't be enough. Zac getting pinged out. Blue buff up. Thank you very much, good sir. Lee Sin level 6. Yeah, this gank is not good. No vision, but it's pretty obvious. And this wave positioning is actually super bad by Caps. He wasn't quite able to get it in. Does Showmaker freeze it, or does he hard shove for the roam? Bot lane? Jesus Christ, Karma, what are you doing? And do you see here? Do you see how he decides not to shove the wave? He just allows the blue side wave to kill all the red minions to deny Caps the farm. There's no good roams for him top or bot. So this is the best option to deny the most gold from the enemy. And Caps here, pretty bad. Like, this is all just stemmed from him having a bad shove, mistimed by 2 or 3 seconds, and Showmaker can take advantage of this. However, now that he has a freeze on, it means he can't move. You're going to contest the red. What does Caps do here? Has ultimate. Take the red for yourself. What's the plan? Nice. Zac smites it away. Showmaker's still sitting pretty with the freeze. Gold now 300 for Cap still. Showmaker making his way back into the game. Top lane is what I'm most concerned about. Khan could really run away with this game. Caps' flash up in 12 seconds. He goes wide. Another W max for Showmaker. Some Silas's would have queued max in this game. That's what I'm saying. He loves this W E max. Oh. Zachary goes for it. Ultimate by Caps. Zach lands one. He's bouncing, he's bouncing, he's bouncing. Has flash. He'll have to use it here, right? W's back in. So aggressive. Looking to get the Zach now. E goes wide. Caps flashes it. And that... Oh my god, dude. What are you guys... This is the riskiest mid lane I've ever seen in my life. And they're not done yet. Here comes the Nocturne, making his way into the Ori. Just obliterates him with the Stride Breaker. This guy plays with fire, man. If you didn't W max, you were doomed there. That was really nice. Really nice hold. Got all their summoners too. The one thing you've got to look out for is look at the bot lane gap. It's actually gold lead to Caps' side, surprisingly, just because of how much this bot lane's able to get. The Karma with, sorry, the Zillion with 3 kills over the Karma. Showmaker TP's in, dude. This Null Magic Mantle might not ever get completed. We'll see. Lee Sin, I feel sorry for you, buddy. You're dead. Level advantage now. Cap's trying to juke out, but it's kind of irrelevant. Showmaker has ult steal, right? You reckon he E? Ult steal, E. Oh, if he landed that, ult into W was a kill, 100%. That looks dangerous, eh? It's so crazy, like, the thing that separates these players, like, these top tier, like Showmaker, like the rank 1 mids and other random challenges, is just how consistent he is. Just, it's so rare that he makes like small micro mistakes. And over the long run, man, it just ends up being so much. As you can see, they get the kill and Caps there. The stolen ult's too much. Has a huge CS lead here. And the Nocturne bounces back. Looking for the Zac now. E goes wide. This E's not quite landing. I don't think he's done, but... You can't... The thing is, yeah, he's got passive, no? Nocturne with the R. Are you serious? See, that is just typical Caps. Like, there is absolutely no need to move off tower with a Nocturne sitting, and you should know he doesn't have ultimate. It's pretty obvious when Nocturne has ulted within the last minute. And they're going to rotate up top side here. Lee Sin way out of position. Probably going to try and give it a Showmaker, start stacking up the Dark Seal, grabs it. And it could be another Medjai's game from Showmaker. This is why these Silas's start the Dark Seal. You just... Once you get going and you snowball, there's really no way for you to stop it. The champion is just completely ridiculous. Like, it's just so ridiculous. Probably needs a little bit of a nerf. So it's a very skilled champion. I don't think the win rate is ridiculously high, but in pro play, it's just, you know, at the top level, it's too much, I think. Who do you guys think the best ultimates this game is? Zillion, followed by Ashe, followed by Zac, followed by Ori, followed by Lee? It's honestly all good ults. Dude, how ridiculous is that trade? Caps pops the ult, it doesn't matter. What's that W, man? Offers you too much. Nocturne a little bit out here. Thankfully he has enough mobility. Showmaker's on vision. Does this work? He has flash. He should E flash Ashe. Yep. Zillion ult stolen. Still has E. Use it as soon as the lead comes in. And they can still go forward because they have the Zillion ult. But he gets bombed. Beautiful. Uses it onto the Udyr. Saves his life. Thanks, pal. Reward me with a kill now, thank you very much. Oh. Grabs the Zac. Looking for the Zillion now. Zillion no mana. Lee Sin hovering around. If E lands, it's a kill. Goes wide. Wants to auto W auto. Exhaust comes out. Wait, E goes across to the Zillion. Looking for one more. Karma. No. And I was thinking that he might actually go for a Medjai's if he didn't die, but he drops there. Caps also drops. How did Caps die? Okay. Little bit of a oopsie, I guess you call it. Here comes Showmaker. God damn that alt CD. So gross, eh? Gross of a champ. Now he's Ashe R. And if Orianna moves up, he just slingshots that into her and she is doomed, I'm telling you. Cheers. No escaping me. Caps with a spam ping. Says, hey guys, Nocturne R down. You guys can maybe win now. Unfortunately, 5k gold behind. Gold mid lane now 4.7 to 6.6. Top lane 8.8 to 5.6. Pretty tragic. I thought Showmaker used the Ashe ult. There's no way, that must be bugged. Zillion ult's there. There you go. It's a visual bug. You can see he actually has the Zillion ult. Looking to land the E. E goes onto the Zillion. He's still going. Jinx Rocket just lands. And it's such a nice feeling here. EW. The ult time's out though. And that's a pretty big shutdown over the Zac. Zac's done a decent job of staying in the game, by the way. Caps. Full rolled Caps in the side lane. Zac does too much. You're 8-1. His base numbers are pretty good. Perfect. Not impossible to come back for blue side. Your comp is okay. I just think that you're gonna have to try and mind control Khan to int like 2 or 3 deaths over to Orianna and Ashe. Still has ultimate here. There's no escape. Let's go over to Showmaker. Heals the Ashe R. Should pull it here. Oh, beautiful moves by the Zillion. Biotic Zillion, my mans. Showmaker tries to kill steal. It's not enough. And, game's looking pretty rough. We might skip through. Save Caps some of the heat. Unless go through to the next fight. Ashe, ooh, field goal. And this is just pretty sad to watch. This could be the comeback. Zachary bouncing all over. Showmaker trying to pick up Caps. Weave them autos in, boy. Caps flashes. Showmaker should die here, yeah? Flat. Oh. It's close. The hunter's on. Come here, boy. Boy, come here. He stays. But now, guys, it's a pretty big gold lead. I think we might skip through and move on to the move on to the third game. We'll just watch how we'll watch some of the ending. You can see Showmaker's build. He has the Everfrost, the Cosmic. Nice ultimates by Caps though. Every team stacking. There's not really much that can be done. Ooh, heat. Skill shots, question mark. What a joke. Picks up the double kill. Just the Showmaker. Showmaker can't show, this is all it is. $13-2. 14-2. 15. Do I see 16? I see 16 with a quadra kill to end the game. 2-7-2 versus 16-2-9. Most of the kills came from his team being a little bit further ahead. I mean, I would still say that Showmaker did impress me. I think he played a very good game here. He had a lot more map pressure than Caps. Caps did have the winning bot lane to start. Definitely didn't have the winning top lane. Let's jump onto the last matchup. Last matchup of the day, guys. We have Caps on his signature Zoe, looking cute as per usual. And then we have Showmaker on his signature Syndra. Syndra traditionally will win this matchup early. There's potential for Zoe outplays in the mid-late game when you start to get a bit of a range advantage. But overall, it's all about how you move in lane. It's all about your movements, your sidesteps, and I'm actually super pumped to see this matchup, how it plays out. If Caps can utilize his good mechanics to dodge out on some of these Syndra Qs, the key is a lot of the time moving actually forward. A lot of Syndras predict that when they throw Q, you move back. So if you move forward, they a lot of the time will miss. But if they predict it, and like you're gonna be a little bit in a weird position to take some bad autos. And you can see Showmaker slowly poking Caps out of lane. Level 2 for both mid laners. Showmaker mistimes the ball actually. Nice, nice, nice. Q doesn't quite land. Caps with the W second, but unfortunately he doesn't get any goodie bags, and you can see Showmaker has the slight edge. Here comes Nidalee. Ooh, next Canyon. This is not Canyon. Canyon's actually the Gnar. This is Canyon versus Khan up in the top lane. Q goes wide. Caps bubble lands. Showmaker stun misses. Nidalee played that absolutely perfectly. Showmaker still has flash. Holy 2v2. How do you hold flash in that scenario? Oh, Caps. Would have blown it so much earlier. Showmaker will have to blow the TP back into the mid lane here. Caps might be able to hard shove it and then reset and have TP advantage once again. Can't. I mean, he has plenty of health to play with. He probably wants to shove this next one as well. Caps, interestingly, goes Unsealed Spellbook. Showmaker usually goes Electrocute in solo queue with Ignite. This is... Ooh, Bubble goes way wide. Q. W. One more Q for the kill. One more Q for the kill. One more Q. Oh, the flash. Dude, what the hell was that 1v1? Let's get a replay. That was absolutely perfect. You can see Showmaker knows he has the kill pressure. Lands the Q. W lands, moves in under tower. Watch this, watch this. Caps. The Q from auto Q. Caps flashes forward. Goes for the bubble, but Showmaker with the E flash. It's too much. Caps 1v1'd. That was beautiful. Beautiful by the Syndra. I said that Syndra does have a slight advantage in the early game, and Showmaker did make use of that. Damn. That's Showmaker with 2 solo kills, by the way. 2 of them in these matchups so far. I would say, like, I wouldn't say Caps is playing bad. I think his lane is actually very strong. He's been showing some very good, like, laning mechanics, macro and micro. It just seems like Showmakers are just a little bit further ahead. Like, this matchup's the only matchup that Showmaker has the early advantage. And it's only slight. There's a much bigger advantage for Ryze and Orianna into the Sylas. And Caps did, I guess, get those leads, but he ended up sacking them with some bad positioning in the mid game. Canyon pops the flash. Caps still with a really nice CS, 35. At 5 minutes, on track for 9 to 10. Nunu doesn't quite get the stop. Insane Danish dude. Denmark. What I would give for a Denmark girlfriend to make beautiful Denmarkian children who are just automatically good at League of Legends. I'm not sure why. Why is Denmark so good at League? Come on, please. No, seriously, please. Caps gets chunked out a little bit there. Showmaker moving into level 6, by the way. It's so hard for Caps to play this level 6. It's just, unless you get your Mercs, you can see Showmaker, if he landed that, he would have all-inned. If you get your Mercs on the Zoe early, the level 6 is not that bad, but because Showmaker got that solo kill, it's pretty hard to recover here. Ooh. Juking. Q lands. Here comes the Lulu. Remember, Showmaker has no flash. Showmaker pops the ultimate. E does land. Q will kill. Oh my god, 2v1. Oh my god, this guy. He's too good. And when it comes down to the best mid laner in the world at the moment, it's usually Showmaker and Chovy getting thrown around. Caps, definitely, I would say, you know, people put Caps in the top 5, but, you know, there's a reason that these Korean and some of the Chinese mids get a lot of hype. Just seems like they're a little bit cleaner. But in saying that, Nidalee picks up the kill. And blue side has a very large advantage. Bot lane and top lane leads. BTO, this guy, this Ezreal, he's a mid lane main. Probably one of the most impressive solo queue players that I've seen in... I've been watching like Europe solo queue for maybe like a week now. Probably the standout player, honestly. Playing them better than most pros. I mean, he is a pro, but like most mid laners on the server, he seems to outshine them. And you can see, look at the boot pickup by Showmaker. He gets his Mercs. Caps should also be getting Mercs. This matchup's all about reducing the CC. Blue buff, thank you very much. You probably needs one more auto. Yep. Not quite it, buddy. The reason that Syndra does so well into Zoe is because, like, when Zoe goes for these ults... Oh, sorry, I missed that. Let's go back. Let's see this bubble. When Zoe does this ult, you can pretty much guarantee a stun onto the Zoe. Oh, no way. Great kill there. Caps bringing it back for himself. MVP is this Ashe. Sickening arrow. Oh. Bubble lands. Where's the Nidalee? Juking. Has R. He has R. Thought he might try and get the kill in the Nid there. She's worth a bit of a shutdown. Because he has the Mercs, he doesn't have that much damage. Cap's gonna have to take a horrendous base here. Showmaker get this wave in. Caps will sprint back in. Gets a lost chapter as well. Very greedy pickup. Showmaker try and get a plate. How much gold's he sitting on? 790. He wants lost chapter on his next base, but... level advantage. Do they have vision on that? I think they did. Has to blow his flash there. That's a little bit aggressive. And he has to go back to base with 1100, so he can't get his lost chapter. Nunu's so far behind. The Nidalee dude putting up a good performance. Should be able to secure all the Drakes as well. We're rolling. Nidalee 2 levels up. Knows that they're going to be there. Grab that kill. Showmaker's plan. Okay, Zillion. Showmaker. You gonna move? Cups flash. The Showmaker just TP in. He did. It's too late. He wanted to get this wave in, right? But by doing so, he's late to the fight. And Caps picks up a kill, and they should be able to grab the dragon off this as well. As Khan gets the solo kill onto Canyon. You'd be a little bit concerned if your jungler beat your top laner. Ultimate up for the Syndra now. Bubble lands. Remember, he doesn't have cleanse. It's the ultimate. Ezreal gets the shutdown, and we're going to try and look for more. Caps here has his normal flash, but Showmaker is not done yet. Wants to try and... beautiful Q. Wait, he actually lives here. Caps lives. Ashe picks up one. If she picks up this Ezreal and gets the red, it's done. It's a done deal, and it's looking likely. God damn. Caps lives. And he'll tip it back into the mid lane. And from here on out, having this unsealed spellbook is super, super valuable. Way better than that electrocute. That electrocute setup that most Zoes run is good in the early game. But this unsealed spellbook just adds so much diversity. You can see Caps just moved it for the heal, which is ultimately going to mean that Showmaker doesn't have enough kill pressure to just one-shot and obliterate him. Super, super valuable here. Nice pickup. And this is the time where the Zoe can really shine, because Showmaker doesn't have flash or cleanse. So you just try and pick your windows when you play this matchup on the Zoe. There's obviously really bad windows for you, but there's definitely some opportunity as well. Not all bad. Hopefully Caps moves in here. Oh shit. Can't quite dodge it out. Gets CC'd up. Nunu. Keep going in. You got that Zillion ult, baby. Nothing. Ugh. It's all fluff. Canyon bouncing back on this Nah. My god, he's going for it. And they're pinging Showmaker here. Caps bubble lands. The E goes wide. Is this a 1-for-1? Nice, 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 nice. Probably the best. That's probably the best you could have got. Somebody also killed the Ashe. Come on, please respect the gank. What is this Nidalee doing? Okay. Bubble lands, has enough for Q, right? And they're able to get it. Keep running, keep running, keep running. Showmaker has no TP, can't follow it up. Zillion gets the kill. Gold in the mid lane, 5.6k to Caps, 5.4k to Showmaker. The real differences are in the support and in the jungle. Nidalee's up over 1,000, and so is the Lulu's up around about 1,000. Overall, guys, what would you say? Who would you say is the better mid laner off of these 3 games? Obviously, it's solo queue, guys. It's only 3 games. You can't determine who the better mid laner is. But in my opinion, I think that I have seen a slight advantage to Showmaker. Just if I had to bait, if you had a gun to my head and you said, just off these games, I would say that Showmaker seems just a slight notch above Caps. Don't want to knock Caps. I love Caps. I think he's a very talented mid laner himself. Showmaker seems to be a little bit of field of his own. And like, Showmaker gets to practice against Chovy all the time. It's Caps. Has some good competition in the LEC, don't get me wrong. Got Umanoid, got Abadage, had Abadage, got Larson, BTO. You got some big names there. But this map doesn't look the strongest as Showmaker drops, his whole team drops. Will we see the Medjai's bounce back for Caps here? I'd say we should. I hope so. This is gold. 1.8k. Most of the Zoes nowadays, we're going Horizon Focus second. I believe it's the best in-item slot second for the Zoes. The problem is sometimes like a Banshee is a little bit more consistent. Just to try and keep you alive. Caps comes out of base. He doesn't go the Medjai's. He's going to go for that that Horizon Focus instead. Look at his summons. He got TP, he got Ghost now as well. That's what I'm talking about. Like when your flash is down, you can change it for a Ghost or something, or a heal or something, like mobility wise. It's so important and valuable. As we're just waiting for the next fight here. Okay, Khan has beautiful positioning. Dash is over. I can't even see who's going to win this. It seems like blue side's getting the advantage. A lot of heals on their side, and that's going to be a double over Nidalee. Triple over to Nidalee. And that, my friends, I believe it's going to be too much to come back from. Okay, Nunu Gaming. Caps comes in. Much setup on these kills. Okay, Showmaker's here, but do we get anything? Sucks at that. The Nunu's getting these kills, man. Caps did get the Medjai's, nice. Here we go, the 1v1. Bubble? Any bubbles? Oh. All the skill shots going wide. Canyon. Find Showmaker out of position here. He's able to drop him. Put him into the dirt. And I believe, guys, that is the game. They call it there. His enemy team does FF. That's going to be 2 wins to Showmaker, 1 win to Caps. I would say overall, pretty good mid lane matchups. Look, obviously there's team differences. It's always... Mid lane is not a mid lane vacuum where it's just a 1v1. There's a lot of outside influences. But at the end of the day, this is the best we can get of these 2 mid laners versing. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you did and a comment down below who you guys think is the better mid laner. And until next time, I catch you later. Peace.